Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map. It's been a while since I recorded a video, but I wanted to share just some thoughts with you about what I've been up to and how I was going on with my tarot practice recently. And I have to say I haven't gotten any new decks, which is excellent. There are some coming, but that's going to be another video. I just wanted to say that I have been successfully playing with the decks that I own, and I pulled a few of these decks to just show you and remind you and tell you what I'm like kind of working with right now. So I am working every day with this amazing Weaver's Oracle, which I did a full flip through. I will link the link to this video below so you can take a look. It's a deck that demands your time, and what I mean by that, it demands your attention and it demands hope, trust, solitude. So in this respect, it will be, I think, a great deck for winter months. And Caroline, who created this deck, she actually said in the introduction that the weavers came to her only in cold months. I think this deck is so powerful that I don't think I'm going to work with it daily, because it's very, to me, it's just such an amazing deck. I never thought of anything called a soul deck, but this deck is definitely my soul deck. I'm just like, I fell in love with it so much. So what I'm doing now, I do pull daily draws with the weavers, and I pull one of the weavers cards, which I'm always asking which one of the weavers wants to come forth and teach me something today. And then I draw or try to pick some tarot decks and other oracle cards that can go and fit kind of energetically with this weaver's deck. I have quite a lot of decks, as you know, and that kind of helps me to play with my new decks, because I just love to connect decks, and I love to do the soul searching through comparing decks, through trying to figure out which energies of certain deck embrace energies from the deck that I'm using. And the weavers are such a special deck that I'm trying all my decks just to see how I can find a slow, like small threads to connect this amazing energy of the weavers with my tarot. So I've been using the weavers deck a lot, and I use it mostly with this book. And again, this book, it's amazing, but it's very poetic, and I love this now. Maybe I'm at this stage when, I kind of go, I don't need oracle decks or oracle books that go, this weaver brings you this and this and this. If you pull this card, you will get this and this. It's great, I love those decks as well, but for now I'm in this space when I want to explore, I want to kind of come to my own interpretation of the cards. And this book, this is like a true oracle book. So when you think of Oracle of Delphi, people used to walk there for weeks, for days to, get a chance to even speak to the oracle. And when they got a chance to see Oracle of Delphi, they could have been just, looked at, or the oracle could have said, listen, the buzzard will fly, there will be fire in water, the tree will turn red. It wasn't like, yes, on Thursday you will receive $200 and on Friday everything, you spend it all out. Just we right now, I think as society, we expect this kind of details, and we give like no shit to connect to our deepest knowing, which that's why we have Oracle and Tarot deck, to kind of guide us towards our higher knowing. So this oracle just does this, because this book is so poetic, it's so beautiful, it's like a woven tapestry of stories and symbols and a kind of dream-like. You're not quite sure what the fuck is going on sometimes, you know, you read it and you have to read again, and but at some point you get it, and it's just, it's amazing. So I have been also not neglecting the beautiful 282 tarot deck that Joe sent me. It's this hand painted watercolored Marseille majors only deck for now, because Joe is creating the full version. And yeah, you know how much I love Marseille decks. So I always play with majors. I had quite a few of the astrological readings that I do, and I always pull where is the full heading for people during those readings, because I think it gives like the general kind of energies that you are surrounded with right now, and this is a great way to connect majors only decks in your practice. Another deck that I really found myself using a lot for people and also for myself is the Sasurai Bito Tarot. It's such a cool deck, and it really, just to me, I don't use it with reversals for some reason. I think it's got quite a nice balance, or like, you know, scratchy cards and the positive cards. And I love this deck. It reads so well, and I noticed that people respond very well to this deck. It's kind of awakens in people, like it speaks to people. It's quite easy to understand. You know, they kind of get the images when they see them. It's not something really out there, so people quite enjoy it. I especially love it for more kind of not so much maybe self-development readings, but more, you know, more practical kind of practical readings. Yeah, I have been also really loving this Aquarian deck. I really think that's what I said at some point, that, you know, the decks that have been around for a while, they have some common memory space, like a membrane, where everyone's experience with the certain deck is kind of stored, like Akashic records of Aquarian Tarot, and that we can tap into those informations very subconsciously. It's not a conscious thing we do, but that's why these decks, I think, work so well, because they've been used for so long. So I have been using this deck. It's the 1993 version, so it doesn't have the white borders around the backs, but it has a little, little, what are they, copyrights, yeah. So it's kind of like a little bit vintage, but I love this deck. The swords have this amazing pink color background, which is so beautiful. So the Aquarian Tarot, it's been used a lot. And then these two oracles, I really kind of found myself using the Sacred Creators Oracle with so many decks. I swear this thing just fits every deck, every energy. It goes well even with the Weavers, you know. So I have been using it a lot. I think because of those pastel colors and quite gentle, beautiful kind of way they are presented. They are not very kind of offensive, and very aesthetically pleasing, and very well adjustable to fit any style. So I have been using this deck a lot. I had some voices that, you know, people prefer the new, I can't remember the name, the magic something deck to the Sacred Creators Oracle, because here the language apparently is quite like new agey. But I actually love this deck, and I find myself using it a lot. I think it's quite inspiring, and it's true that it's great for business-oriented readings, especially when you read the booklet and stuff. So it's really cool, and this is why I wanted it. I wanted it for the business-oriented readings, and also for like the self-development in kind of like a coaching style. So in this respect, I really love this deck, and I love how it's produced and published. It's beautiful. I actually used the box from the Wild Unknown, the massive, mass published version, and just glued the card that came with the deck. And the Lavish Earth Oracle I also use with the tarot readings and also with the weavers. I keep going, oh, I'm curious what quotation I get with a certain weaver, what keywords, what energy they connect to, what crystals, what stones. So this Lavish Earth Oracle, it's very cool, and I think it's a great addition if you just want to like sum up or start even with reading for yourself or for others. Just pull like a general kind of energy card. And I wanted to show you also these two wands I have left. So this one is kind of like, I call it, this one has like a snake medicine with it. So this is a snake skin, which I found myself. I added also like a little feather from Macau. It's quite amazing amethyst. It's got like, it doesn't have just purple, it's got some rutiles in it as well. Don't know if it will pick up, but it's like a mix of amethyst, smoky, and quartz. It's quite incredible actually, and some rutiles, like dark rutiles. It's very unique. I haven't seen so many of those type of stones, but the branch is amazing. So here it's got like this kind of vulvic opening, which to me it symbolizes this feminine power. And then on the other side it's got like this little penis, you know, like the growth which kind of goes out. So to me this is like unifying of two sides of ourselves, this masculine and feminine, through maybe transformation, you know, using like shedding the old skin when we maybe outgrown certain stuff. And this amethyst feels very like it's a great kind of combo of, to me it feels like it can connect very easily the crown and also the base because of the smoky addition and the rutiles. So it's like, to me, I can add some feathers if anyone wants. I've got a lot of feathers, but if anyone is interested in this particular kind of, they feel like they want to unite this stuff, so this could be a great reminder, and it feels good to hold because your fingers just go into this vulva-like opening, which is quite incredible because it also looks like snaky skin. So yeah, it's very special. And then the other one I call Baba Yaga. And I added, this is it looks like actually citrine, but I think it's a smoky, it's a natural smoky. It doesn't have, you know, it's not colored or anything, or burnt amethyst. And I added a little bit of bear fur, just tiny little bit. And this is this amazing branch, which is like munched up and, you know, shaped by termites, and it looks like it's got letters, you know, like a letter, personal letter for you, and it just looks like chicken leg. So I thought this is awesome from Baba Yaga. It has this kind of cool shape. It's a very small, kind of very portable, but I wouldn't like, this is driftwood, so it won't break, but you know, you have to be careful. I wouldn't put it into your bag or something without any protection. But it's perfect tool to, you know, cast a circle or charge up your potions, or use it just as a reminder for magic, everyday magic in your life, you know. Or Bear Fur and Baba Yaga is like kind of connecting to this inner wisdom and giving yourself also some time to ground within, and, you know, not being also afraid to be different and to be original. Like Baba Yaga was just this crazy old woman, but in my culture we also think about her as, you know, a unique, original, nobody else was like Baba Yaga. So this one kind of was made with this purpose, and two of them are still looking for keepers. So if any of you is interested, just get in touch with me. I think this one is $140, including PayPal charges, which are quite a lot, and tracked postage. And I ship worldwide, so it's the same price everywhere. And this one, I think it's $75, including the postage. So if you're interested, just let me know. And this one is quite special to me. So that's it. That was me. I just wanted to, you know, I missed kind of making videos, I feel like, oh my god, I haven't met with my friends for 5 days. Maybe it's a little bit funny, but I'm glad I got on, and I'm waiting for a few decks, but yes, I said next video. So I will speak to you very soon. Bye!